Greetings, and thank you for joining me for this reading of the Book of COVID out of the Book of Bullshitmachine, which is available on Amazon now. You can go directly to Amazon or go to bullshitmachine.net. You will find it there as well. We'll be reading chapters 6 and 7 out of the Book of COVID. Chapters 1 through 5 could be found in earlier videos. Let us begin. Chapter 6, concerning the dead thing that outsmarted everyone. And now a brief word about the virus itself. For the virus is a peculiar thing and deserves a peculiar examination. A virus is not alive. This is not a controversial statement. This is basic biology. A virus has no metabolism. It does not eat. It does not breathe. It does not reproduce on its own. It is a protein shell containing genetic instructions. It is by every accepted definition not a living organism. Salah. And yet, this not alive thing can jump from person to person. It can enter thy cells and hijack thy machinery. It can replicate itself millions of times using thy body as the factory. It can mutate. It can develop variants. It can evolve to become something more transmissible. It can outsmart vaccines that were designed specifically to stop it. That is a very ambitious dead thing. Salah. It cannot eat, but it can conquer. It cannot breathe, but it can spread across the globe. It cannot think, but it can adapt faster than the pharmaceutical industry. It has no life force, but it can end thine. And the science says it is not alive. It is a mechanism. It simply does what its structure allows. And perhaps this is true. But if a mechanism that is not alive can do all of that, then the definition of alive might need some work. Or perhaps the machine that defines things has an interest in keeping certain definitions unexamined. Salah. Chapter 7, concerning the needle and the moving goalposts. And a vaccine was developed in under a year using technology that had never been deployed at scale in human beings, and it was declared safe and effective. And the people were told, get vaccinated and thou wilt not get COVID. And then the vaccinated got COVID. And then the people were told, thou canst still get it, but thou wilt not spread it. And then the vaccinated spread it. And the people were told, thou canst still get it and spread it, but thou wilt not be hospitalized. And then the vaccinated were hospitalized. And the people were told, but thou wilt not die. And the goalposts, which had been moving slowly, picked up their pace and began jogging. Salah. And it was called the pandemic of the unvaccinated, and this phrase was repeated until it became fact. Even as vaccinated people caught it, spread it, and filled hospital beds. and the unvaccinated did not. And anyone who questioned the vaccine, not all vaccines, just this one, just the timeline, just the testing, just the mandates, was branded anti-vax, even if they had received every other vaccine in their life, even if their question was reasonable and their tone was polite. For the machine does not distinguish between opposition and inquiry. All questions are threats when the narrative is fragile. Salah. And the vaccine mandates were imposed. Get the shot or lose thy job. Get the shot or thou canst not eat at an Applebee's. Get the shot or thy children cannot attend school. And essential workers, the nurses, and the grocery clerks, and the drivers who had been called heroes for 18 months, who had showed up every day when the rest of the country hid at home, were told, get the shot or thou art fired. Heroes in the spring, unemployed by winter. The speed of that transition should trouble anyone who thinks the word hero means anything when the machine says it. Salah. And then the mandates were quietly dropped, not with an apology, not with an acknowledgement that people lost their jobs and their businesses and their relationships over a requirement that was later abandoned, just dropped as though they had never existed. For the machine does not apologize. It updates the policy and keeps walking. Salah. And that was chapter 6 and 7 from the book of COVID, out of the book of Bullshitmachine, which is available on Amazon now. Also, check out bullshitmachine.net for other posts and articles and chapters from the book of Bullshit Machine, Bullshit Machine 2, Navigating the Design of What We Are. And you can listen to the entire first book, Bullshit Machine, Transcending the Delusion of Who We Think We Are, for free on bullshitmachine.net. Please do not go to bullshitmachine.com, because that will take you to Fox News. And nobody deserves to go to Fox News. Thank you. And join me next time when we will be reading chapters 8 and 9 from the book of COVID. Thank you and have a blessed day.